Arsenal community, welcome back to the Highbury Squad. Game week 12 of WSL. London derby. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. Match summary time. With your guest host, Albert JTV. But first and foremost, smash the like button, subscribe to the Highbury Squad, and subscribe to Albert JTV. Listen, disappointing result today. It's a big game, London derby. We're going to dissect this as best as possible. But listen, let's be really, really honest and take it back to the start here. Since Slegers has come in, Arsenal ladies have been performing miracles. The turnaround from the beginning of the season to just before the start of the game today, you see since Slegers took over, 13 games, 12 wins, 1 draw. A win rate of 92%, 40 goals scored, 5 goals conceded, and averaging 3 goals a game. And before that, it wasn't particularly great with a 42 win rate percentage. So the turnaround with Arsenal's form and how they've been since she took over has been immense. But today was going to be an acid test because obviously Chelsea now have won 11 out of 12 WSL games after today's win against Arsenal. So today was going to be the acid test away from home. Chelsea pressed very, very high. They've got some very good players in Ellen Cuthbert and Macario and Ramirez up front and Baltimore, and they solid at the back with Neve Charles and Millie Bright. So it wasn't going to be easy, and you saw that at the beginning of the game. Arsenal were very nervy when they started, very, very nervy, very sloppy in possession. We could have gone 1-0 down, but you know what? We were resolute, and we also, at moments in that game, you saw the hashtag Slegers ball. We played some beautiful football at times. Arsenal were not poor today. The issue was finishing our chances and not being so sloppy in possession. We had a couple of chances with Beth Mead, Alessia Russo in the first half, Emily Fox. So I actually think we were good to go 1-0 up in the first half, but we just couldn't get that goal. We made the sub with injury for Caitlin Ford and Frida Marnan comes on. I thought Frida Marnan would have started actually, to be honest. But I was pleased with a lot of parts of the first half, but for me there was still a little bit of sloppiness and giving the ball away way too easily and turning it over. But the second half was a carbon copy of the first half, I thought. Chelsea started well, pressed us well, but Arsenal got their possession game going and worked some good opportunities. I thought the slight things that are missing for Arsenal, if I'm going to be honest, was not having someone that was, or not having runners that go beyond the halfway line, or not having, as we did bring on Black Stenius on a little bit later, to run in the channels and run behind. We needed to stretch Chelsea a bit more. We just weren't doing that. But still, we did create some really good opportunities, to be honest with you. There was a chance for Frida Marnan. We hit it just over the bar. Great work by, I think, Russo and Caldente. And this is what happens when you're playing in big games away from home, particularly in the London derby. And the amount of chances Arsenal created, you've got to take them. You have to take them. It's paramount you take them. So that's unfortunate. And we paid the price in the end, in the 83rd minute, with the penalty decision. Now, when I saw it in real time, I wasn't sure. When I saw the replay, Kim Little got the ball. I couldn't believe the punditry on BBC, how they could not look at that with the benefit of replays and not see that Kim Little got the ball. You saw Kim Little's reaction. I thought it's poor defensive work from Mariona Caldente. It's very poor. She had a good 2 or 3 occasions to stop Lauren James getting in the box, and she didn't. And we paid the price. Obviously, Katie McCabe got sent off, which didn't help. And we didn't really, even with 6 minutes injury time, we didn't really look like getting that one opportunity to try and get back into the game. But there were many positives. Arsenal really good. If you go back last season, we played at Chelsea Stamford Bridge away. We were awful. We were out the game in the first 25 minutes. But today was a much better performance. If I'm going for player of the match, I have to look at, for me, for my own opinion, Kyra Cooney-Cross. Played hardly any minutes under Jonas Eidevall last season. Slegers has given her some good minutes this season. I thought she got on the half turn. She looked to pass the ball forward. She worked some good opportunities, and I thought she was actually Arsenal's best player, to be honest, in my humble opinion. Now, when you watch this back, drop your comments down below and tell me your thoughts on the game, who your player of the match was, whether you agree with me about Kyra Cooney-Cross or it was somebody else. But it's a learning curve for Arsenal. If for Arsenal to have had a sniff of the WSL title, they needed to win today. We're now 10 points behind if you look at the league table. Arsenal sit on 24 points, Chelsea 34. a big gap to plug, which I don't think we're going to do, if I'm going to be really honest with you. But people, as I said, drop your thoughts down below. Smash the like button for the Highbury Squad. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to Albert J TV. Squaddies, Albert J TV over and out for the Highbury Squad.